Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 210. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. Join me on camera to say hello, shoot the breeze, promote yourself, your business, special event, all that would be great. It would also be great if you could share this out so that more people here in Durham can find out what is happening. So let me find and then put on my specs, move my keyboard out of the way. I don't knock myself off camera or offline. Okay, let me get comfortable. Going to the Word page, that's the government and nonprofit information page, chock full of really great programs and services. So you can go up and down the page, see what the city, county, and state offer, local nonprofits. And, you can go up and down the page, sign up for things. You can find places to volunteer and just gather information that can help you and your family. Let me adjust this just a bit. Okay. Now, let's see. I have American Red Cross classes. Some are online, some are in person, some are a combo of the two, where you can literally learn different ways to save lives with first aid. You can learn how to use those. I think AED is the same as defibrillator, but anyway, you can learn how to use those. They also have these online classes like child and baby first aid, very important. First aid for opioid overdoses. I mean, they thought of everything. Anaphylaxis and epinephrine auto injector. I think that's for people who are like allergic to things. Hey, look who's here. William M. Andrews. First, he's greeting us by saying good afternoon from NCCU. Good afternoon, William. And of course, my favorite phrase, it's a beautiful day in the Bull City. And it really is a beautiful day indeed, for sure. And when we do the weather, you'll find out what I'm talking about. You probably already know. But still, welcome, William. Very happy to have you here as always. Okay, so I was talking about the American Red Cross classes, so check those out. Um, here's a really good class, Until Help Arrives. Because, 'cause what do you do when you call 911 and the person still needs help? You can learn how to help the person, until the first responders get to your house or, wherever you're calling from. Really good to know. That's a great class. And that's an online only class. You can take that at any time. All righty. Let's see. I do have information on this. Oh, wait a minute. Tomorrow's Wednesday. There are some vacancies on different city commissions and whatnot. Hey, look who else is here. Dave is here saying hello, my wonderful YouTube friends. Hey, Dave, happy to have you here. Now, we're having fabulous weather today, so let us know if in Texas you're still getting those 80-degree temperatures. Not that I'm, jealous. I just want to vicariously enjoy hot weather through my viewers. But anyway, yeah, we're having really good weather today. Hope you are as well. So there's some vacancies maybe you can help fill if you have like specialized knowledge or interest in these areas. So there's a vacancy on the Durham Historic Preservation Commission, and then there's one on the Durham Open Space and Trails Commission. There's an opening on the Human Relations Commission, and then there's an opening on the Workforce Development Board out of school youth. So if you have an interest in any of these areas, want to help the city out, help your neighbors, your community, let the city of Durham know by end of day tomorrow. I do have a link so that you can click and see what's expected of you in terms of time spent at meetings, etc. And then if you're still interested, yeah, I'll let the city know by end of day tomorrow that you want to fill one of these vacancies. All righty. The Durham County Libraries, with today being Tuesday, they're open until 8. Bragtown closes at 6. And then the libraries reopen at 9:30. and Bragtown reopens at 10 tomorrow. Okay, let's check with Durham Tech real quick. See if there's any classes for people who want to start a business. Oh, before we go to Durham Tech, let me remind you about the Low Income Energy Assistance Program, the LEAP program. It's federal funds and is paid out by DSS, the county. So what they do, they make these one-time payments of $3, $4, or $500 to Duke Regional, or wherever you get your heat. So if you've already fallen behind, or you're going to fall behind because your bill's pretty high in the wintertime and you don't make a lot of money, then apply for this program. And if you're accepted, they will make that one-time payment to catch you up and to keep the heat on in your house. Very, very important. Now, it is nice out today, but still, it's good to know about this program because winter is not done with us just yet. You never know what's going to happen down the road. Okay. Oh, you have until the end of March, the end of next month. But like I said yesterday, the county spends the money. They have the money in pocket and they spend it as the applications roll in. So get that application in as soon as possible. All right, let's see. Oh, let's check with the Durham Tech Small Business Center, which is actually downtown. They're part of Durham Technical Community College. They used to be on Bacon Street, and now they're downtown at 701 West Main Street. So let's see, today's what, the 10th? Um, let's see. Oh, here, ooh, darn it, I meant to take that class last night. I forgot. Anyway, here's a continuation on yesterday's video marketing class. This one is video marketing sells editing videos. Yesterday they were talking about writing and shooting videos. Today they'll be talking about editing videos. And that will be tonight from 6 until 7. It's live, it's free, really great. They have the best teachers. So these classes are being offered across the state. So as long as you're able to, I even think Dave could take the class, even though he's in Texas. I mean, all you have to do is just to sign up, give your email address, and then attend. They're totally free. They're offered across the state. So if you want to learn about video marketing, editing your video after you've already shot it, yeah, attend the class. That should be fun. 6 o'clock. Oh, here's another class, Social Media Design Mastery, Creating with Canva. Canva is a fantastic graphics program. It is, well, there's a free version. There's also a pro version where you pay a couple $100, but even the free version is so powerful. You can build ads, websites, flyers. I mean, that's what I use for just about everything. You can design tickets, booklets, the videos, I mean, everything. Anyway, so you can learn all about that tonight from 6 until 7:30. Let's see. You know what? I hate when people sniff on camera. I'm going to be right back. Excuse me for 1 second. Where's my little be right back video? Because I don't want to be rude. So let me. It's still winter, and you know how these things happen. Okay, I'll be right back. I appreciate that. Like I said, I grabbed my iPad here. Yeah, I hate when people. Anyway, let me continue with the show, and thank you very much for staying. Let's see. So, oh, this is a good class here. Food Truck Startup 101. I've met people who wanted to start their own mobile food businesses, and you can learn how to do that. That's going to be tonight. It's going to be a great class, 6 until 8:45. They're probably going to have an awful lot of information there. That's 6 to 8:45. That's going to be chock full of information. All right, let's see. And that's it for today's classes. There are actually more classes. What I elected to do is to list 3 classes per day. Because if I listed all the classes, I mean, like sometimes there's like 10 class in one day, and I can't possibly list all of those. Otherwise, the word page would be super long. And what's Dave saying? Blowing off cameras classy. Reminds me of my buddy Dankness Falls. Okay, well, there you go. Hey, Scopy's here. Hey, Scopy. Hope you get to connect with the person I told you about for future uh, experiences and jobs and fun and excitement. So yeah, let's keep up with each other. And of course, Dave is saying fist bump for Scopy, of course, because we're friendly here. Appreciate that. Indeed. Let's definitely look out for one another. I love to do that. All right, so let me continue here. Hmm. I think that is it for Derm Tech. Let's check with the Service Corps Retired Executives, also known as SCORE. So let's go there. And there's a lot more on this page. Lots and lots more. And of course, go be saying, hey, Dave, we're just making friends. I just love this. There you go. See? We're we're friendly here. I love that. Okay. Score. Let's see if they have anything going on. Now, they have classes online and in person, and they also have mentors. So these are retired, obviously retired executives, as you can guess from the name. And that means they've been through it all. They know everything pretty much there is to run a business, and they're happy to help. So you can meet them in person, online. So check out SCORE. Their office is actually in downtown Durham. I think they serve Durham, Chapel Hill, Carrboro, Pittsboro, and other towns. So check them out and take advantage of the fact that they're right here in town. Now let's see if they have any classes going on today. No. Okay, that's fine. Oh, let me check Legal Aid NC. Let me do that real quick because they have free online workshops where you can learn this and that. Let's see. Oh, here's a class today. It is the 10th, right? Okay. So today, here's a class on child custody, listen and learn. Listen and learn is what they call their workshops. So that's going to be from 2:30 until 4, where you can learn all about child visitation rules and agreements. And of course, Legal Aid of North Carolina offers all kinds of help to people who are eligible in terms of income. And they help with just about everything except for criminal, in which case you have to get you know another attorney for that. But yeah, they help with tenant landlord problems, everything. They might even help. I wonder if they help with immigration. They might. I'll bet you they do. But anyway, let me continue. Let's go to the let's go to the To Your Health page, and let's see what's happening in the health area. Let's see. Now, there's lots and lots on this page as well. And what I'm going to zero in on right now. Oh, wait a minute. It's Second Tuesday. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, let me go back up because it is Tuesday after all. Let's see. Wait a minute. There it is. NAMI Durham. NAMI stands for the National Alliance on Mental Illness. Twice a month, the NAMI Connection has the Recovery Support Group, which meets virtually. You have to be at least age 18 and living with a mental illness. So basically, tonight you go online from 7:30 until 9. You talk about your challenges, your triumphs, so we can all celebrate together, and just talk about, get some referrals, some resources if you need some help. You can share some of your experiences for Others, maybe if you're older, you want to help the younger folks deal. So that's going to be this evening from 7:30 until 9. And like I always say, what is discussed in the room stays in the room. And that again is the National Alliance on Mental Illness, NAMI Connect Recovery Support Group. And it will be on Zoom. Go ahead and register and get the Zoom link for tonight. Okay, let's check the American Red Cross and see if there's a blood drive going on today. And there is. Okay, it's going on right now. They have a crew at the Veterans Administration Medical Center, which is at 508 Fulton Street. Look for the bus, and the bus will be out there until 3 o'clock. So if you donate blood, you can definitely save lives. Thank you in advance. Now, tomorrow morning, they'll have a crew at Durham Academy, 3601 Ridge Road. That will be from 9 until 2 tomorrow. Oh, and I have another crew at Riverside High School, 3218 Rose of Sharon Road, that will also be from 9 until noon. That's tomorrow. Let's check with the blood connection and see if they have anything. Tomorrow, they have a blood drive. They'll have a crew at the Duke Health Technology Solutions, 14 Moore Drive. That's tomorrow from 10 until 1:30. And then later, they'll have a crew at the O2 Fitness at University Hill. I'll tell you about that tomorrow because that's late in the afternoon. Now, today is Tuesday. Yeah, let's talk about the health program. The Health Equipment Loan Program. They're at 4206 North Roxborough Street on the first floor, Suite 100. It's kind of like across the street from that shopping center where they have the cookout at Rose and that Caribbean ice cream place, and there's a Dollar Tree over there. So you know I'm talking. It's Staples. So it's right in that area. So basically, they're open 2 days a week. Tuesdays 10 to 2, Fridays 1 to 5. They accept donations of things like walkers, canes, wheelchairs, things to help you, tools to use in the bathroom, the shower, around the house, that sort of thing. So they disinfect everything and repair everything, and then they loan them out for 90 days at a time, which is really great. If you don't have the money, you don't have the insurance, it's a great place to go to get some help. And that's why it's called the Health Equipment Loan Program Help. And they're open today until 2 at 4206 North Roxborough Street. And by the way, you don't have to give in order to receive. If you don't have anything to donate, that's fine. They're there to serve. If you need something like a wheelchair, they'll be very happy to let you use it for 3 months at a time. It's really great for people just out of the hospital. Okay, going back up to the top of the page, clicking on the big blue Health Events button. There we go. Today is the 10th. Let's see. Going on right now, started a few minutes ago, was the Younger Onset Support Group. They're meeting from noon until 1:30. They reuse the same Zoom number. So if you already have the Zoom code and you forgot to click and attend today, you can definitely do so. It's for family members of people with early onset Alzheimer's. And this is a different type of Alzheimer's. The result is the same, but it hits people who are much younger or can be much younger than 60, younger than 50, sometimes younger than 40. I've seen it on TV and it's scary. So if you know someone who's dealing with that, tell them about this meeting so that they can get some resources and get some information because they're going to need it. Now, later on today, the Breast and GYN Cancers Support Group will be meeting also virtually. It's run by Duke. Both these programs are run by Duke. And that's tonight from 5:30 until 7. You can click to register and get that code, that Zoom code. All righty, that's it for that page. Let's go to the Senior Scope page and see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rigsby Avenue. Great place to hang out if you're 55 plus. And they have, like I always say, they've got theater, they've got workout rooms, they've got a pool table. They've got, what do you call that? Shuffleboard that they bring out, for special occasions. They have, people play cards and what do you call that? Dominoes, and they have snacks. Sometimes they give away things like they'll just have a whole bunch of like loaves of beautiful bread from Panera. You just never know. So definitely free parking. So go there and hang out if you have the time and you're 55 plus. Let's see what's going on this afternoon with it being Tuesday. Let's see. Afternoon bingo at 1, quilt making at 1, arthritis foundation exercise program at 2:15, Kings in the Corner at 2:30. That's a card game. DCSL band practice at 2 in the theater. Yes, they have a band, so definitely check them out. Women's pool, play some billiards at 4 o'clock in the pool room. I mean, the recreation room. Fitness Center and Tech Lab, they're both open for drop ins. If you just want to drop in and work out, you can always do that. And then they have Pinochle as well. That's another kind of a card game. Now, tomorrow morning, hope I say this right, Bal Vizex. And that's from 8:40 until 9:30 in the activity room where Danny returns. He used to work at the center. Now he's at Jewish for Good, but he returns on Wednesdays and leads this class. It's a playful set of activities with bean bags and rubber balls that challenge your balance, your hand-eye coordination, and your focus. So go ahead and call and register for that at extension 110. The phone number is 919-688-8247. All right, sounds like fun. Now, they're going to have muscle pump tomorrow morning at 8:40. Now, if you see this in the Durham Skywriter on the Senior Scope page, you'll notice a red FB. That's something new that I added, and that's to indicate that you can watch the class on Facebook if you can't make it in person. So it's really great. If you can't make it, sometimes you can't always leave the house. Sometimes the kids have the car and you're stuck at home and you don't feel like hopping on the bus that day. So you can attend some of these classes right there online, watch from your iPad or your your Facebook, and try to learn how to send it over to your TV so you can see it nice and big and work out with the instructor. All right, let's see. Joy of sketching and drawing at 8:45. That sounds like fun. Total body workout at 10. Quick drawing class at 10. They have so much. Ping pong at 10. Hispanic Heritage Group, that's activities in Spanish from 10 until 2. Sewing class at 11. And chair flow and flex at 1. That's a lot. Let me check for the special events. I'm not done yet. Let's see. Okay, no special events today, but if you need to have a document notarized, you can get that done tomorrow between 1 and 2. All you need to do is to call and register at extension 104 and get those documents together, get them notarized, and get your leases or wills or whatever needs to be notarized all handled. Now, tomorrow afternoon, just to let you know in advance, they're going to have Dominoes and Dominoes, which is a cute name, which means you can enjoy pizza, guess where it's from, and then play dominoes at the same time, which I think is so cute. And they want you to get ready for next month's Dominoes tournament. So Dominoes is hosting this Dominoes play date tomorrow from 1 until 4. That sounds like lots of fun. It just sounds very cute as well. Okay, let's go to the Let's Go calendar of events page. Let's see what's on the docket for the Bull City. Oops, I went past it. Wait a minute. There it is. Okay. Oh, that's right. It's Tuesday. Okay, the grocery giveaway is going on right now. Oh, it starts in 4 minutes. So, New Visions of Africa restaurant. On Tuesdays at 12:30, they have a grocery giveaway. If you are in need, don't be embarrassed. Stop by there. They're there to help. Um, See if you can park in the upper parking lot of WD Hill if you're driving, because you don't want to navigate the stairs while carrying a bunch of groceries. So if you're on a bus, it's the 5 or the 5K bus, and they're usually out there for a couple of hours while supplies last, starting at 12:30, starting in just 3 minutes. So head over there now. Global Scholars Academy, which has just moved to 1305 West Club Boulevard. They're hosting an open house so that you can learn all about this K through 8 charter school, the lottery application process, and then their academic goals and their special programming and everything at their new location. I do have a link to the website so you can check them out and see if that school sounds good for your child or children. Let's see, the Mint Beverage Company, they're hosting an arts and crafts supply swap. Their address is 312 Blackwell Street. This is going to be today from 5 until 9, where crafters and artists, if you're bored, maybe you've been using the same shade of blue or green and you're just a little bored with it. So bring your gently used art and craft supplies and then trade them for new ones. Maybe you want to trade your boring blue for a more exciting orange or whatever. You might want to try your hand. Maybe you'll see something that you don't want to buy because you don't know if you're good at it yet. Like maybe you want to try to trade for some oil paints or for a canvas, or they're going to have other things like crafty type things. Depends on you actually, but some people are bringing things like crafty shiny things like sequins and things that you add to stuff to make them exciting and fun. So basically you can attend. It's a free event. So again, it's today, 312 Blackwell Street, number 103, from 5 until 9. Again, bring your gently used arts and craft supplies and trade them for whatever strikes your fancy. Now, Wheels Durham, which is at 715 North Hoover Road, they're hosting affordable family fun night tonight from 6 until 8:30, where they have dropped, or rather, they've pretty much cut the admission fee in pretty much half. So it's $7.50, and then you can rent skates for 6. You can rent rollerblades for 7. If you're just there to watch your kid or your little cousins or whatever, and you're over the age of 18, they want you to pay $4. But otherwise, if you're skating, you pay $7.50, and it should be lots and lots of fun. Also, keep in mind that they have a clear bag policy. They just want to keep people from bringing in things that are inappropriate. And that again is tonight from 6 until 8:30. The Glass Jog Run Club, they meet right before 6 in the Parkwood Ballpark, 5200 Revere Road. And then you can either join the 2-mile walk, or if you're really feeling feisty, you can join the 5K jog and run. And it ends over at the Glass Jug Beer Lab on Highway 55. Strollers are welcome, well behaved dogs are welcome, and you can run or walk at your own pace during this free event. Of course, you don't have to go inside the Glass Jug if you don't drink or if you have your dog with you or your baby or whatever, but that is where it ends. So you'll be out there between like 6-ish and 8-ish. Okay, the Black and Brown Ballet class will be meeting at the Hayti Heritage Center on the corner of Fayetteville and Lakewood. That's going to be tonight, 6:30 until 8. You have to be at least age 12 and a beginning or intermediate ballet dancer. And they do the stretching and the bending, and then they get into the technique. So the class fee is 10, and you can click on the link for more information. Aldersgate United Methodist Church, 1320 Umstead Road. It's on the north end of town, Umstead Road. So they're hosting the weekly community pickleball. That is supposedly America's fastest growing sport. So you can check it out. It's kind of like, it looks like tennis to me, but it's not It's like they don't stand. It looks like they stand. It looks like they stand closer to. I've only seen it once, but it seems that they were standing closer to the net, and the ball wasn't going as like it wasn't rocketing back and forth. It looked a little bit more manageable if you don't have the skill of a tennis player. So anyway, it looks like a lot of fun. So you can play for free, 6:30 till 8:30 in the gym of the church, Aldersgate. So they said head over to the big building. It's totally free, but minors are welcome as long as they're accompanied by their parent or legal guardian. Okay, you can take the monthly pony ride tonight. Everybody's going to grab their bicycles and meet over at Major the Bull in CCB Plaza. So you meet right before 6:30, and then this is a 5 to 8 mile bicycle ride. They ride at a leisurely pace, and nobody's left behind. So that should be a nice way to get in some winter exercise. And today's the day for it because we'll do the weather in just a second. Beautiful weather today. The Tuesday Blues Jam is from 7 until 10 at the Blue Note Grill downtown at 709 Washington Street. So it's free. Of course, they would love if you would order some food, of course, at the Blue Note. But it's pretty much free. You sign up, you hop on stage for free after you sign up. And if you play guitar or bass, don't worry about your amp. Use one of their amps, which I think is very generous. Let's see. Now, if you want to see one of the most classic movies of all time, The Wizard of Oz from 1939, starring Judy Garland, is going to be shown as part of the Carolina Theater of Durham's retro film series. Now, the theater is at 309 West Morgan Street, and it'll be shown in Cinema 2. Tickets are only 12, so you can click to watch the trailer in case you don't know what it's about. Well, there might be some people who actually don't know about The Wizard of Oz. You never know. You might have people new to this country who, well, I know it's a worldwide famous movie, but not everybody has all the same information. So if you're curious, if you've heard of The Wizard of Oz, never saw it, or if you're younger and you only know about Wicked or The Wiz and you want to see the original, then yeah, check it out. This is from 1939. Click, watch the trailer on YouTube. So you can get your ticket in advance and check out the original. And it was really lost on me as a child, but we didn't have a color TV when I was a little kid. So it was totally lost on me until I was an adult. I did not know that the whole movie for me was in black and white. But the way the movie really goes, it's in black and white until the tornado. So the tornado happens, and then the kid ends up in the land of Oz. And I think when she opens the door, it's like, oh, it's like bright color. But of course, we had a black and white TV. We didn't catch on to that. But yeah, I heard that it's really glorious when it becomes a color movie. So anyway, you might want to check that out. And again, I didn't get to experience that until I was much older. Okay, so that is it for today. Now, tomorrow morning, Echo NC will be hosting 1 Million Cups Durham, which is a meeting at City Network starting at 8:30. Yes, it's early, from 8:30 until 10. So basically, two speakers talk about their businesses. It's for entrepreneurs. It's for entrepreneurs to connect and to learn from one another. It's free. You can grab some coffee and talk, and then listen to the two entrepreneurs talk about their respective businesses. And then I have a link. If you'd like to speak at a future meeting, you can click on the link and fill out the form. And that, again, is going to be at City Network, 112 Broadway Street, and they have their own parking lot, so that's nice. Bell Yeager Free Will Baptist Church at 128 East Cornwallis Road. They'll be giving away food tomorrow from 10 until noon. And then Catholic Charities, they run the Durham Community Food Pantry at 2020 Chapel Hill Road in the Lakewood Shopping Center. And they're giving away food from 10 until 1 tomorrow. They also have diapers, and they give away different, you never know. They give away different things. People are always donating things to Catholic charities, so you'll never know what they'll be setting out for you. Ask about the diapers. They have the all the different sizes, toddler to newborn, and then big ones for adults. Also, if you can't have dairy or pork, let them know, and they'll make a substitution as you get your week's worth of groceries. And just remember that you can only stop by once a month. Alrighty, that is it for the events. Let's check the weather. Let's do our little intro. Okay, wow. It's 58 degrees and it's sunny. It is a beautiful day for winter for sure. It's going up to 65. I don't know if you're aware of that. 65 in winter? That's crazy. Oh, mm. Anyway, it's going up to 65, and I think that is absolutely incredible. And it's going to be partly cloudy just a little bit before dinner time, but for the most part, we're getting an all sunny afternoon. Going up to 65. Now, tomorrow, this is new. 50% chance of rain tomorrow. They just added that one. Okay, but it's still going up to 61. So, I don't mind. I can look ahead 24 hours on my app. So let me see if the rain's going to be in the morning. Let's see. So cloudy in the morning. So it looks like if it does rain, okay. It looks like if it rains, it'll be around 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Okay. That's not too bad. I mean, a lot of people are leaving the house at 7, but once you get it over with, then the rest of the day will be fine. Oh, okay. So Dave is saying might as well be in Texas with that weather. Oh, so 70s. Oh, so it was in the 80s yesterday, but it's in the 70s today, but still 70s, right? Oh my goodness, that's better than 65. 76, but still 65 ain't bad, buddy, for sure. I'm loving it. That means when I go outside, I'm just going out with this. I'm not going to even grab my coat, my jacket. I'm just running out there with my sweatshirt. Just wait till I brag to my sister. Let's check Chicago and see if I can brag. They might have warm weather too. Let's see. In Chicago, okay, 42 going up to 43 for Chicago. That's actually good for February. February in Chicago is usually the most treacherous, rough winter month of the year for Chicago. It could be so bad. They've already had below zero temperatures last month. They don't need for it to get worse. And it looks like Chicago is going up to the 50s on Sunday. So Chicago's getting a nice reprieve. And I'm actually happy about that because you don't want your relatives to suffer. You definitely don't. So let me go back to Durham though. 58 going up to 65. Mm, love that. I'll put my iPhone up. All right, so that is it for today's show. Dave, thank you for sharing your weather report with us because 76 sounds like something to aim for, and I think we'll probably hit. Let's see. Usually, spring starts. I mean, I've been in Durhamite for a while now, but I'm always surprised at how nice the weather gets in as early as March, April. So we might hit 76 for the first time this year in, I'm going to guess, mid March. It might be too soon. But anyway, with that, thank you, Dave. Thank you, William, for watching this show live. And for those watching the replay, welcome and thank you for watching. And don't forget to read the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. And Dave is saying, oh, wait, fist bump. Boom. Have a great day. Thanks as always for the time. Thank you, Dave. I really appreciate having you as a viewer. You're not in Durham, But your loyalty in watching this show so often, I really appreciate it. As you know, I don't have the biggest audience in the world, and I really treasure each and every audience member because I'm doing this to share information and also to hang out. It's really, really fun. And with that, have a beautiful day. Oh, let me check tomorrow. Wait a minute. I have something going on tomorrow, don't I? Oh, I do. Oh my goodness. Okay. I have an event to go to tomorrow which ends at 11:30, and I know because it's in Chapel Hill, I will not be at home by noon. So I'm going to try to pre-record the show, and if that doesn't work out, it looks like the show will be an hour late. But I would prefer to pre-record it because I don't want you to miss out on anything by my, announcing things late. So I'll do my best to pre-record the show so that it can still air at noon in a pre-recorded state. That means you won't be able to drop by the show live, but you can always do so whenever I do the show live. I do this every day, weekdays at noon, Saturdays at 10. So there's almost always an opportunity for you to hop on camera and share your information. And with that, I'll say ciao for now.